let's start. This is what we've got today. Let's breathe in and open to the side, releasing down. Breathing in, releasing down. And again. We're going to do this once more towards the opposite direction. Breathing in all the way up towards the sky and opening to the side. Breathing in, breathing out. We are going to notice that the coccyx is turned down towards the earth, the knees slightly bent. We're going to twist the torso to one side as the hands are rising, breathing in, and then release to the side. And breathe in, turning, twisting slightly, just a little bit, so that you can see the wall on the side, and breathe in, looking at the side wall again, releasing down. Breathing in, releasing down. And again. That's it. Coming back to the center. Relax your arms, release down, relax your legs just a little, okay? And we're going to place our hands on the lower belly and start breathing in, bending our knees, looking up. Looking down, releasing the air. Breathing in, bending your knee, releasing down. Breathing in, releasing down. One more time. Coming back to the center, we're going to let the head go from one side, slowly down to the other side, just letting it slide down. As you let the head go down, you release the air. Breathing in, looking to one side, releasing down. Breathing into the other side, releasing down. Just go slowly and mindfully so that you notice the cervical area. Notice your knees slightly bent, the tailbone turns down towards the earth. Coming back to the center when you're ready, we're going to do 2 circles to one direction and then to the other, okay? Just go slowly, breathing and start with looking up and release down. Go to the opposite direction when you're ready, breathing in, releasing down. And simply come back to the center when you're ready. Okay, and we're going to place one hand on the other side to touch the top of the ear and simply lean with the head to one side and release when you're ready. The same on the other side. Breathing in, let the head lean slightly, gently, and release. That's it. We're going to release this grip from, let the hands just float down to your legs. And we are going to use the movement where we squeeze the shoulders up. Okay, so we go slowly, breathing and squeezing up, both of them at the same time, releasing down. Breathing in, releasing down. Once more, releasing down. Okay, we're going to let the circles happen. One hand floats back and up, and the arm creates a circle completely. Breathing in, breathing out. Just a few circles with one arm, with one hand. Notice that your feet are parallel to one another and your knees slightly bent. You're nicely twisting the torso to one side just a little bit to facilitate this circle from the shoulder joint. Okay, that's it. And the other arm, the other hand turns towards the sky, goes back and forward. Breathing in, breathing out. And again. Notice your knees slightly bent. right. Again, once you're ready, going back to the center and bringing your hands together and interlocking your fingers. We're going to push forward and closer to the heart and push forward and closer to the heart, breathing in, breathing in. And let's go up now towards the sky, pushing upwards, releasing down towards the heart. And 2 more times. Just going with your own pace. Now you're going the opposite way that we usually go. Open to the side, going down, 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 down. Breathing in and breathing out. And we are bringing these 2 hands back into interlocking. We are going to let the elbows lead the way. So the feet are parallel to one another. One elbow goes up and creates a circle. And just go a little bit to the side. So you notice that you can still twist the torso. Notice the area of your belly muscles. Just notice them nicely pressed in. Notice how your elbows are leading the way, going up, and the body follows, going up and up and up. Notice your knees are slightly bent and you're not leaning forward. Vertical position, just slightly moving to the left, to the right. Debbie is joining us, breathing in, going with your own pace, breathing in, breathing out. You don't have to distribute the weight too much to one leg, especially if there is pain. Just stay in the center. You will still do a lot of movement if you just try to stay in the center right now. Notice how much movement is happening in the area of your ribs. Breathing in, breathing out. Debbie, you're here, interlocking your fingers. Welcome back. Join.
Thank you.
So we've got Helena, we've got Debbie, we've got Janet and Colette. Breathing in, breathing out. Just a few. Now notice if you shift your weight to one leg a little bit more. How does it feel on the area of your feet, your ankles, your knees? Notice the belly muscles pressed in. Notice the movement of the ribs. Gently massaging the area where you've got the organs hidden there, the area of the spleen and pancreas, the liver, the lungs, the stomach. Everything is a little bit moved because the ribs are moving. Okay, notice that. The inner side of you. Okay, and release down. Take your arms gently. All right, we're going to go all the way up to push the roof up, okay? So bringing the hands towards the sky like this. Focus on your breath out. So we are going to press up. That's it. Release down. And again, open to the side, releasing down. So we want to stay on the hip area a little bit longer. All right. Okay, coming with our feet closer together. Simply breathe in, breathe out. Notice that as you breathe out, your knees bend a little bit. Okay, now coming with one hand all the way up towards the sky. Just rising, rising, rising. And up there you see an apple on the tree and you want to reach it. And you stretch your body a little bit and bring this apple down. And the same on the other side. Breathing in. The hand is rising, rising, rising. See the apple. You want to take it down. And now we go for another apple. we are going to detach the heel of the same side of the body, just going a little bit further up and bringing it down. And again, one hand goes up, the same side of the body, the heel detaches, and you bring the apple down. We're going to go with both of the heels now, going one hand up, and both of the heels follow. The other hand up, both of the heels follow. And let's do this a few more times. Both heels detaching. Now going with one hand up, the opposite foot will detach, okay? Going up as we did before. Now the opposite side of the body, the foot detaches. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Few more times. Coming back to the center when you're ready. Shake your arms, shake your legs. Okay. And knock on the hip area. We're going to do the first movement of the hip circles with the idea of the invisible cord pulling you up. And we're going to do the circles with the head almost completely still. Breathing in, breathing out. Going with your own pace. Notice the circles happening. Notice the area of the groin. Notice the hip bones moving. Notice the lumbar area, the coccyx turning nicely. Notice the movement of your knees, your ankles, the pressure on your feet. Going to the opposite direction, breathing in, breathing out. Notice your head almost completely still in the center. All right. We are coming back to the center now. When you're ready, bringing your hands on the hip bones again, knocking a little bit more. Okay, let's go now closer to the lower belly. Both hands on the lower belly, one over the other. We're going to do a few circles with our hands towards the left and down, and up again to the left and down. Few circles like this. Just trailing this nice area, finding the spot for the liver and the gallbladder on your right, and going through the area where the lower part of the stomach is in the center, towards the pancreas, towards your spleen, along the intestines down to the urinary bladder, and all the way up again to the liver. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's bring this nice influence of movement of Qi in the area of your digestive system. And also notice as you do this movement here in front that you are influencing the lumbar area as well. Let's go to the opposite direction. Breathing in, breathing out. Just a few beneficial circles. That's it. Coming back to the center when you're ready. We are going to swim forward. We're going to let the hands move forward. The legs will stay in the center, a little bit bent. The torso will stay straight, but we will lean forward with the torso, letting these hands, these arms do the circles, swimming forward, coming back. Breathing in, scooping the energy of the earth, bringing it to the lower belly. Breathing in, breathing out, just go with your own pace. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the curving of the spine as you look down, as you release the air from your lungs. Okay, the area of the perineum is heavy. It's pulling down towards the earth. Breathing in and breathing out. Just go with your own pace, okay? Breathing in, breathing out. Few more times. Back to the center when you're ready. Breathing in and breathing out. Shake your legs, shake your arms. Notice the muscles of your legs, especially the upper legs. One hand can be turned towards the sky when it stops at the area of the belly, while the other one presses towards the wall. Going slowly and gently. We're coming back to the center when you're ready. Simply bringing these two hands down, shaking your legs and arms. Okay. Shake them vigorously, shake your tree. All right. And from here, we're going to bring the feet closer together and simply let the crane movement happen. We're going to let these wings open, the level 1, level 2, and the upper level. So we are going down, one up, the other one a little bit upward, and then completely to the top. Breathing in, breathing out. Just go with your own pace. Breathing in, breathing out. And now as you do this, notice your knees slightly bent, okay? Breathing in, breathing out. Just imagine these wings of a bird. Right. Notice the pressure of your weight on your feet. Notice your shoulders relaxed. Going with your own pace. Coming back when you're ready, breathing in, breathing out. Remember, we were doing this movement where both of the hands were away from the body to the sides. One turns towards the sky, the other one's towards the earth. And we are trying to bring the knees closer to the one that looks down towards the earth. So we breathe in, tilt our feet a little bit so that the knees can turn to that side. Now turning our hands the opposite way, and again, and turning. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Going with your own pace. The knees are turning towards the hand that's looking down towards the earth. You can also turn your head to look the same way as the hands, the knees. Okay, coming back to the center. Relax and release any tension from your shoulders, relaxing. Also your legs, bring just going forward. We breathe in, we bring our weight to your toes, and then your weight to your heels. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the toes when you press on them. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice that you don't have to bring your heels too far up. Stay in your comfort zone. Nicely finding balance as you shift your weight from your toes to your heels. It's probably the most difficult thing to do, to elevate your toes, but most of your weight or the whole weight is on your heels. Coming back to the center when you're ready. Okay, shake your legs again, shake them. We're now going to start with the one hand on the belly button, the other one on this, just the exact opposite side, and turned away from the body. So we step to the side. We're going to try to do the circles, just turning, twisting your torso a little bit to one side. Try to do the circles with your hips over one foot, okay? Just a little bit. Don't go too eagerly. Just imagine that the hips can do this nicely without pushing you off the balance or without causing you harm. Stay mindful on every step. Just going over one foot. Your feet don't have to be further apart. You can keep them closer if that feels better for you. Notice the movement of the hips. Focus on the foot on the floor. You try to circle around that area, okay? And going to the opposite direction as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Just a few circles. One side first, then we'll go to the other side. Notice this connection between one hand and the other on the other side. Okay, through the belly button. Let's go on the other side now. Exchanging the position of our hands, doing the circles over one foot. Notice the tilting of the foot as you distribute your weight. Just find the right position so that it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Going to the opposite direction, breathing in, breathing out. And once you're ready, simply come back to the center. Relax your arms and legs. Okay, we're going all the way down to our knees, tapping around the knees, just a little bit, tapping, tapping, separating our feet a little bit further apart, letting the torso relax a little bit in this position. That means that the knees are bent and the hands are nicely positioned on your knees. We are going to shift weight from one side to the other, letting the hands be connected. As we shift weight, we look left, we look right, to the left, to the right, just as you shift weight. Okay. And as you're shifting your weight to one side and the other, you will notice that you can detach the heel that is not charged with a lot of weight. So most of the connection, the weight is supported by your toes. As you shift your weight, you detach one heel. Looking the opposite way, breathing in and breathing out. Going with your own pace. Okay. Now, as you do this movement and you shift your weight nicely, comfortably, Perhaps you can detach the whole foot as you shift the weight to one leg. Breathing in, just go slowly and carefully. Breathing in, breathing out. Right. Just a few more. If you're not comfortable by detaching the whole foot, keep your toes connected and simply elevate your heel. Okay. We're coming back to the center in a few moments. And as we do so, let's bring our attention to the torso, to your shoulders, this position that feels okay for you. We are going to notice that our feet are parallel to one another. We're going to detach our hands just like this to notice the difference when you curve your spine, you bend your knees and look down towards the earth. Okay. And then bring your hands back to your knees. We are going to press a few moments. Let the torso stay straight now. And as it relaxes like this, we are moving the legs, stretching the legs as we breathe in and releasing the air out as we breathe out. We notice that the knees bend and breathe in, stretch and breathe out, bend your knees. And again, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Just go with your own pace. And once you're ready, back to the center, we're going to play with this movement left and right, letting the torso curve a little bit. Notice the spine curving, the tailbone looking down. And we're going to let the hands go to one side and then to the other, just floating like this, gently, slowly, going left and right. Just a little bit, not too far. Notice what's your comfort zone today. Doing this a few more times and then coming back to the center. Breathing in, breathing out, bringing your feet closer together. We're going to breathe in and tug the chin in. We are unrolling the spine up to its initial position, vertical. I hope it feels okay for you. Let's breathe in and breathe out. And now straight forward, going to our kidney area, the lumbars. We're going to massage just a little bit, rubbing the area a little bit, and turn your hands away from the body. Using the knuckles, we are going to do the circles that we did before in the front. Now we are doing them here in the back area. Breathing in, breathing out. Few circles, one direction, the other direction as well. Okay, coming back to the center, placing your hands on the area of the kidneys or a little bit further down. Depends how it feels better for you. Just find the position for your hands, to place your hands. And we're going to step forward with the set of toes of one leg and then pressing on the heel, the same foot going up and down, and toes down and the heel down, pressing on the toes, pressing on the heel. Notice that the leg that is carrying all the weight is almost completely straight. Notice a little bit of a bend of the knee, just a little bit, 1%. Okay? Pressing, 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 pressing. A few more times. Notice how does it feel on your toes as you press with your weight on your toes. Okay, and let's exchange. Now going to the other foot, pressing on your toes, on your heel, and the toes again. Notice if there is any sensation in your ankle, in the calf area, in your knee, or the hip, the groin area. Notice what you notice. Notice also the upper legs, especially the front just above your knees. All right, coming back when you're ready. Shake your arms, shake your legs. All right, let's go with the tapping of the knee area. We're rising with our wings. They come down and we tap. And again, the other knee. Let's just do this a few more times. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice as you breathe out how it feels when your belly muscles press in. You nicely curve your spine. And even if you don't reach the area of the knee, you can still do this movement just tapping on the upper leg, okay, the sides. Please continue. And breathing in, breathing out. Coming back to the center when you're ready. Take your arms, shake your legs. We are going to go up with our empty fists, breathing in and then tossing down. Notice the curving of your spine as you press the belly muscles in. That's it. We are coming back to the center. Breathing in, breathing out. So from here, we're going to let the foot detach from the floor and the toes are looking up just in front. So we are stretching our leg, breathing in, bending our knees, slightly shifting weight to one leg and the other one goes up. Don't go too far. It's enough already that you detach your foot. If you prefer to keep the heel connected to the floor, just do so, okay? It's really up to you. Don't push yourself and notice the connection of the area of the lumbars, especially the area of the coccyx and the sacrum. If you notice anything there as you do this, breathing in, breathing out. If you notice any potential pain coming, don't go there. Just bring your foot back down, breathing in, breathing out. Altering one foot up and the other one again. Bring back to the center when you're ready. Shake your arms. Okay, now we are going to slide towards one side as if we would want to grab something from the side. As we do this, we are going to notice the heel from the opposite side, the foot here. The heel goes up just a little bit. You come back. Don't go too far. Just notice the shift of weight. You're going to this side, grabbing something. You elevate one heel. Just go slowly. Notice the tailbone is tucked in. Notice that you're simply letting these hands float from one side to the other, and you let one heel detach. Just a little bit. Staying in your comfort zone. Notice what's going on in the spinal area as you do this. Notice your belly muscles pressed in. Just creating this line going from one side to the other. Coming back to the center. And releasing down. We're going to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in all the way up and releasing down. Okay, doing the spiral up. Okay, so we bring our hands together and just spiral up towards the sky, opening to the sides. Let's do this 2 more times. Breathing in, going up. Notice the lumbar area. Notice the mid-spinal area. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the shoulder blades as you move further up. Okay, releasing down. Breathing in, releasing down. We're coming to the hip area again. Okay, and we're going to let the hands be turned towards the sky. We're going to do the opening of the hips first to the side and coming to the front and down. Let the leg be completely relaxed. Breathing in, breathing out, coming to the front and down. Breathing in, breathing out, going with your own pace. Breathing in, breathing out. You don't have to lift the knee too far up. You can always keep your foot very close to the floor and come back. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, slowly and mindfully so that you're not doing the movement to push you into any painful situation. You don't want that. Okay, and we are coming back to the center. Release your hands down, shake them a little bit, shake your legs. Let's do the same on the other leg. Opening, the hands are turned towards the sky, your shoulders are relaxed. Breathing and opening to the side, bringing the foot forward and down. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice your belly muscles helping you to keep the lumbar area safe. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the tailbone. Notice all those muscles of the upper legs, the buttocks. Breathing in, breathing out. Just going with your own pace. Notice your arms. When it's too much, you know what to do. Just come down and relax those muscles in your arms. Relax those muscles in your legs. And we are going now the reverse movement, okay? Opening, the hands are still staying turned towards the sky, and we open to the front, go to the side and close. Open to the front, side, close. Just going with your own pace. Okay, once you've reached about 10, we are going to the other side. Shake your arms, shake your legs. Let's do the same on the other side. Opening, open to the side and come together with the feet meeting again. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice your breath in and out. Notice your belly muscles nicely pressing in as the leg is floating. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. You know when your time has come to shake your arms. Shake your arms when you're ready, and your legs. Okay, we're now going to the movement for the stretching of the torso. So keeping our legs nicely in the center and letting one hand float over your head to the opposite side, just a little, and release. Breathing in, releasing, and again, breathing in, releasing, going slowly, as slow as needed. Notice the tailbone tucked in, your knees slightly bent. Notice the belly muscles so that they keep you in the center, in this vertical position each time. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And again. One more time. Bring back to the center. And now from here, we are going to do the turns with our hands, with our arms. So one arm floats to the other side, goes up, does the circle. Now the other one follows. And now this one goes and meets the calf of its own side. The other one follows, goes to meet the calf of her own side or its own side, while the first hand rises up again to do the circle. The other one follows. And the first one stops at the shin area or the calf area. It's really up to you. Then the other one stops at its own leg, and we go. Notice the legs are straight. And notice what's happening on the area, in the area of the waistline and the area of the coccyx, from the coccyx up towards your kidneys. Just notice the lumbar area. Notice what's going on as you let one hand stop at the calf area and the other one stops and they go up. Notice that shift when you have this body moving from one side to the other while you're looking down. Going slowly and mindfully. This is the last circle. We're going up, and now the other hand will go towards the opposite side and up to the side. And then we do this in reverse movement. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Go with your own pace. Don't push yourself to do more than it's needed. Just notice where your comfort zone is. Okay? Breathing in, breathing out. And once you're ready, we come back to the center, breathing in and breathing out. All right, that was quite a challenge, and I hope that you were okay with it. We are going to bring these two hands, shifting weight to one leg and then the other. Notice that you don't have to bend one knee too much. Just notice how it works for you. If there is pain in your knee, don't bend it more, just a little bit to indicate that you are going to do this nice stretch. One hand turned towards the sky, goes towards the knee that's bent, and the other one goes over your head, turned towards the earth. Bending your knee, shifting weight, stretching one leg. One hand goes towards the knee that's bent, the other one goes over your head, looking down. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Notice the area of the groin and the upper leg, inner upper legs, okay? The stretch that you're doing on one leg and then the other. Notice the part of the torso that has more stretched on as you let one hand float over your head to the other side and release, coming to the center, breathing in, breathing out, bringing our legs and arms into the comfortable state again. Breathing in, breathing out. Just notice your normal, natural breath, okay? Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, we're going to use the wings of the bird again, going up. And as we release these hands down again to the initial position, we step forward with one heel, okay? And then we go up again, breathing in. Now we step to the side with the same heel, okay? Breathing in, breathing out to the front and to the side. Breathing in to the front, to the side. Let those wings do the work. Especially notice the area of your wrists as you do this movement, okay? Stepping to the front and to the side. To the front, to the side. Notice the bending of the knee, of the leg that is carrying this whole weight. Go in with your own pace. Let's do this for the last time. To the front, to the side. All right, shake your legs, shake your arms. Let's do the same on the other side. Breathing in, breathing out to the front. And now placing the heel to the side. And again, to the front and to the side. To the front, to the side. Notice your breath. Just go as slowly as needed. Let's do this for the last time. To the front, to the side. And simply come down with your hands next to your body. Standing like this. Notice your shoulders. Notice your legs. Notice this nice connection of your feet to the floor, to the earth. Breathing in, breathing out. Now imagine this invisible cord pulling you up. Let's shift our weight from your toes to your heels. And still having in mind this invisible cord, we can't go further, not too far to the front, not too far to the back, with the weight that we are pressing on the toes. We liberate our heels, so we can detach our heels. With the weight that we put on our heels, we can liberate the toes. Just notice this gentle shift. Just a little bit of a rise of your heels while the weight is on your toes. A little bit of a rise of your toes as the weight is on your heels. That's it. Notice the pressure you're creating, the massage that you're bringing to the feet, through the feet to the organs, bringing the energy to your kidneys. Coming back to the center, we are going to dance, stepping to one side, bringing one foot in front of the other. Now the foot on the back detaches, we invite the knee up, coming back to the center, stepping in front of the other foot, inviting the foot to detach, the one that was left behind, from the center to the front of the other foot and up. Notice when you move your weight from one leg to the other, your knees are slightly bent, okay? Constantly, as if you're area of the hips, the perineum, the buttocks is so heavy that it's pulling you down. Okay, breathing in, breathing out. Notice you're back to the center, then stepping in front of one foot, inviting the foot that was left behind to detach from the foot. Let's bring it up and back. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice how you have to keep in mind where the center is for you and how you invite the foot that is left behind from the center to rise up so that the knee can go up with the hands that are inviting it to move up. And breathe in, breathe out. And slowly notice the area of the belly, the muscles that are pressing in nicely. Notice the whole back, spinal cord area of your shoulder blades. Notice your shoulders. Notice the movement of your wrists as you turn your hands up towards the sky and down towards the earth. Notice your ankles. Notice your knees, your hips. We're coming back to the center. Breathing in, breathing out. And from here, let's do the movement of the shield in front, shifting weight, creating this nice protection for the eyes. As you do this, we detach one foot. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the movement as you're breathing in, pressing in through this area. You press in so that your spinal cord is nicely curved as you let the foot be elevated from the floor. Breathe in. That means that you cannot go too far, that your coccyx is still looking down towards the earth. Breathing in, breathing in. Going with your own pace. All right. Coming back to the center, let's invite the opposite elbow towards your knee. Don't have to touch, you don't have to touch the knee. You don't have to bring the elbow completely to the knee. Simply indicate that you're going there and your hand is completely relaxed as you do this. Okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Don't go completely down. You have to stay in your comfort zone. If you notice that you have a lot of flexibility and you go there easily, go ahead. Otherwise, stay in your comfort zone. Okay? Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Going to the same side of the body. Okay, the same thing. You don't have to touch the knee and the elbow together. They don't have to connect. Just indicate that you're going there, the same side of the body. Just a few more. This is to stimulate our body and brain connection a little bit more. So now we are going back to the opposite side of the body. The elbow on the opposite side of the body and the knee of the opposite side, coming closer and closer. And again, that's it. Coming back to the center, breathe in, breathe out. and open to the sides. Let's do this a few more times. Now going to our kidney area, rubbing the area a little bit, breathing in and breathing out. Just notice the kidneys. If you notice that there is any old influence that's coming from your hands, rub a little bit longer, okay? And then breathe in and just imagine bringing this beautiful dark blue light into the area, bringing tranquility and influence of peace into the area of the kidneys and the adrenals. And we are going to bring this energy of the kidneys all the way up, scoop a little bit of the energy of the universe, and bring our hands to the area of our hearts, breathing in, breathing out. You can gently circle around the area just a little bit over the area, breathing in. Imagine this beautiful red color, red influence in your heart, this beautiful influence of joy and love, this beautiful influence of appreciation and connectedness with yourself and the world around you. Let this beautiful energy swirl around through every cell of your body, breathing in. Let it swirl, swirl, swirl all the way up to the brain area and all the way down to your toes. Touching and healing every cell of every organ, every cell of every connective tissue of the bones, every place that it can go. Breathing in, breathing out. Once you are ready, I invite you to share a little bit of this beautiful influence of yours with your loved ones, with people you cherish, appreciate, people you know, and perhaps with those whom you haven't met before, who may need a little bit of your beautiful influence today. Thank you.